Hey, hey, what's up? I think I got, let me make sure you can hear me. I think you can. Hey, what's up, Plague? What's going on? I've been missing for a while, so just trying to get my stuff together here. Still, what's going on, y'all? I'm not like logged in. I can't like write anything in chat. That's what I was trying to do. What's up? What's up? East London guy. What's going on? It's good seeing y'all. Like I have say yes. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I've neglected you. I'm great, actually. I'm really good. You got new comic books. New comic books. What kind of comic books do you read? Yeah, I feel like I've like totally like just like disappeared on everybody, which I did a little bit. I will admit, I did a little bit. But I'm back. I think mostly I'm back anyway. I have been scarce. I have. Well, see, what had happened was I got the PS5. I got the PS5, and so I have been playing that. And my work stuff is really mostly the issue. My work stuff is starting, like, we're going to be starting up again. So it's a lot of prep work before we actually perform again. So I've been dealing with all of that stuff. The PS5 is fantastic. It's really, really great. All the Catwoman ones. Okay. All right. I've read some Catwoman comics. I'm not huge on comic books. Like, I really don't read them very often unless somebody gives me one. It's like, you have to read this. Then I'll read them. But other than that, I don't really follow like what's going on in the comics so much. But I do enjoy them when I do actually sit down and read one. I do enjoy it. So I will say that. You're not jealous. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. And so another reason that I've been like this is my old TV. My old TV is sitting back here because I don't really know what to do with it. Travoine! What's going on? So I bit the bullet and I got a new TV. So I've been like playing my PS5 in 4K and it's like beautiful. So I've been caught up. I've been caught up. It's really good to see you guys. Justin! What's up, y'all? I did miss you guys. I'm like, damn, like I've like completely neglected them. But yeah, I've just been like doing life stuff and trying to get things ready for my job. That's been pretty stressful because I'm starting a band, and so I'm trying to get my personnel locked in, and it's been a lot of moving parts with that. So it's been taking a lot of my brain power, and we're shooting like a video for work, like band videos, and I'm involved in that, like doing some creative direction stuff. So I've been like busy with that stuff. So like not busy and some fun stuff too, but mostly with that stuff. Mostly with that stuff. A lot of calls, a lot of meetings, and I'm like, I'm not here for these meetings. I'm really not. I don't like them. I can't stand them, but I have to do them. A lot of texts and emails. Let me turn this off. This is my mom needing me to update her resume for her. And she just texts me her resume. So I'm going to have to, like, I don't even know what she needs. So I'm going to have to, like, text. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Ooh, wait, a band. Yeah, so, like, my job, it's not, like, I'm not going to say it's not a fun band because it is a fun band. But it's a job. It's a job band, like doing weddings and stuff. So it's the same type of work that I was doing, but it's like my band. How are you breaking my hiatus today? I'm breaking my hiatus because like I missed it. I'm like, am I like still a streamer? Like I was starting to feel like, am I still a streamer? Am I still doing this? Because I haven't been here and it's really kind of crazy. And it's been nice outside. It does mean more paper, yes. It's been nice outside. And so I haven't really, it's like we did a bunch of work on the yard. So when I do like some outdoor streams, you guys will see that. But we've done a bunch of work like outside and painted the fences, like started to plant some stuff. So I've been like outside, like enjoying outside. The weather has been great here, so it's been hard. Like, like I don't want to like be inside. So yeah. But it is good to see you. Hey, Butcher. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Justin. Yeah, it's, I'm not gonna complain because I've been sitting around for like a year. I've been sitting around for literally a year, not being able to do my regular job anyway, and having to kind of adjust on that front. And now like things are opening back up with that, with work and with my boss asking more of me. So I've been just dealing with that kind of stuff and, trying to manage it. So yeah. So that's it. But I'm here, and it's really good to see you guys. I was like, I'm going to get there and it's only going to be like 2 people in here. Like I'm going to turn my camera on and there's not going to be anybody here because like I've stayed away too long and like no one cares. So it really means a lot that you guys came back and are hanging out and whatever. So thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Now I have to make my mom a resume. I have to fit that in at some point. I don't even know what she wants to do. Don't even know. I'm not looking at it right now, so it's fine. I'm like the resume person. Like for someone who doesn't really need a resume, like any of my jobs, I don't really need a resume. Not really. Like there are performance resumes, but like a regular like business resume, I don't need one. But I do a great job of making professional resumes. Have I been on since the Snyder cut? Have I? And I'm glad you had your bell on. Thank you very much. I tried to set it to plan the stream so you guys would see it and come back, and you did. So thank you. Have I been on since I saw the Snyder cut? I don't know if I have. Has it been that long, y'all? Has it really been that long? We could all use some good news. Glad you're getting back into the biz. Oh, thanks. You know what? And it's like I'm really nervous. Like that's the weird thing. Like I'm really nervous about going back to work. Like I haven't been singing. I haven't led a band in forever. So I'm just like, I'm assuming it'll all come back. If not, I guess I'll just crash and burn. I think it'll all come back to me. It has been that long. Damn. Aw. Thanks, Justin. I adore you guys too. You guys are really the best. Thank you. So, okay. All right. Well, so then let's start with the Snyder cut then, because we have not talked about this, and I feel so ashamed that I have not talked about the Snyder cut. I think the last stream that I did was right before the Snyder cut, I think. Yes, I watched it. Y'all, okay, so the Snyder cut, as you know, is 4 hours long, and we watched it over 2 days. Watched it over 2 days. Oh, you guys have got my back. I know you do, and I appreciate it so much, really. I really, really do. You have still not watched it? I liked it. I actually liked it. I liked the Snyder cut. It still doesn't give me all the feels that like Marvel movies do for me. Like the Marvel movies to me are just so well done in the way they tell the story and the way everything connects together. It's all very clear. They've really taken their time with the storytelling and everything makes sense in Marvel movies. I did still have some issues with the story and the fact that it was 4 hours long. Like, I'm sorry. There's no reason for your movie to be 4 hours long. Yeah. So I watched all 4 hours. You haven't watched the theatrical. You never saw Justice League. What's his face? What's his name? Joss Whedon's version. You can't compare it, man. Tetsuya, you loved the Snyder Cut. I really liked it. I really liked it. And I wanted to hate on it. Like, I was sitting there like an hour in and I was just sitting there like this. Like, I was just watching. I was like on my sofa like this, watching the Snyder Cut. Like, for like a good hour, I was like, but then I was like, this is kind of good though. So I can't really like sit here like this all salty and trying to pick this movie apart because it is pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It does a better job of telling the story. The character development is much better in this version. But not for nothing though. The character development should be much better in this version because it's fucking 4 hours long. So you're taking a movie that, you know, you're never going to have a theatrical release that's 4 hours long. So to me, you're doing a bad job of storytelling if you can't tell your story in the 2 hours and change of a regular movie. So that gives a big strike against it. Also, I didn't like that it was square. I damn sure I'm not going to go back and see a black and white version. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. As it is, you know, Zack Snyder's version is very sepia toned anyway, so it's damn near black and white as it is. Like, it's very muted. Like, the colors are very muted. Whedon's movie was like a Saturday morning cartoon. It was not. It was not. And I actually liked the Joss Whedon version because I liked that he tried to make it brighter, but the storyline itself didn't make much sense. And then the end of the movie, the whole epilogue of the movie, there's about another, like after the actual movie is over, there's about another, I guess like 30 minutes of content, like, which to me looks like Zack Snyder trying to pitch, you know, him doing more Justice League, which they've said they're not doing that. Like, that's over, that's done with. So, sorry, my sinuses, my allergies are really messed up right now because of all the stuff blooming outside. So you're just gonna have to bear with me on that. What was up with the standard screen version? So, according to Zack Snyder, the reason we had to watch a damn square movie is because he likes the dimensions of IMAX, like a true IMAX movie, which I've never gone to like a true IMAX movie. I go to like the IMAX experience, but I've never been to one that's like the screen is like as tall as like a building and as wide as whatever. I've never gone to one of those because there's only one in the city, and it's at like Lincoln Square, like Upper East Side or Upper West Side or whatever, and they're always sold. They're always sold out. So I've never gone to one, and they're like super expensive, and I'm just like, whatever. But he likes the format of IMAX. So apparently a real IMAX movie is done like in that like standard format. It's like a square format, which I'm like, okay, that's fine if I'm going to watch a movie that is like 3 stories tall. Like if I'm watching a screen that's like 3 stories tall, then that makes more sense. You know, it's like that makes more sense because it's huge and it's in front of you. Like everybody's watching this at home on their TV. So I just felt like I was missing out on stuff the whole time. And it wasn't shot in IMAX. So basically we were missing the stuff that was on the edges because it wasn't even shot in IMAX. So we weren't gaining any extra height. We were just losing the sides, which made absolutely no sense to me. No sense at all. Your bum was hurting after Endgame. No way you'd watch Snyder in theaters. Mine was not hurting in Endgame. Endgame was fantastic. Endgame was great. The musical changes really helped you enjoy the Snyder Cut. There were a lot of changes, including the music as well. They felt like a team. There was some camaraderie, and that was part of it. Like with the a character building that they did because of the time that they had with it. So some of the interactions between characters were really kind of cool. It was nice to see like those relationships that they had forged together. So that was cool. You know, you felt like they actually knew each other. You felt like, you know, like they were friendly enough and that they were fighting for a common cause and all of that. So that part was well done. I still wasn't thrilled about the way they brought Superman back. You know, I still wasn't thrilled with that. Martian Manhunter thoughts. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Like, you know, people say that's fan service or whatever. It served absolutely no point. To me, that was something that really should have been cut. Like, I could have gotten those like 15 minutes or whatever back. Like, they could have shaved those 15 minutes off. They could have shaved off the 30 minutes of after movie scenes that they made. And, you know, they could have taken like 40 minutes off of a 4-hour movie and it would be like decent length. So I wasn't really thrilled about that. You barely have HDR. Exactly. It didn't suck. It didn't suck. It didn't suck. So I was like, okay, like it was pretty good. Do I want to see it again? No. No, I have no desire to see it again. So I didn't love it. Like, I'm not going to go as far as Tetsuya and say, you know, like I loved it. I didn't love it. I did not watch it in one sitting. The first half of the movie was pretty slow to me. I fell asleep during part of it, woke up and was like, oh damn, I was asleep, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I did like it. I did like it, and I did like it better than the original theatrical version that we saw. What TV did I go with? I ended up going with I don't know. I didn't pick it out. It's a Samsung. It's a Samsung. No, is it Samsung? No, it's a Sony. It's a Sony. It's not Samsung. My dad has a Samsung. It's a Sony. It's a Sony Bravia something. I don't exactly know, but it's nice. It's nice. And it has the whatever y'all said I needed to have, like that fast frame rate or whatever. The HDR, I guess. So it has that. It has that. So it looks great. Like the PS5 looks great on it. My 4K Fire Stick looks great on it. So I'm very happy with it. Yeah, it was just weird. That was weird to me. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. That made no sense. It didn't help with the plot at all. It took a scene that would have been nice and like ruined it. So I don't know why they did that. Yeah, it's a 4K. Ace Ventura 3. I haven't seen an Ace Ventura 3. 55 inch. 55 inch. I don't have room for anything like bigger than that, but 55 inch. 120 hertz. Yeah. It has that. It has that. So I'm very happy with the TV purchase. Yep. Sometimes you fall asleep when you're fully engaged. Well, I was not fully engaged. I mean, I thought I was, but then next thing I knew I was waking up. So, yeah. But I did enjoy the movie though. Overall, I would say it's worth watching if you watched the first one and didn't really like it, but it was worth watching it. Sony and Samsung make great TVs. Yeah, my dad's TV is a Samsung and it's awesome. But Sony, you know, like I'm happy with the Sony brand. So it was easy to go with a Sony TV and all the research was done and everything. So it's good. It was good. It's not out yet. It's in production. I didn't even know that there was an Ace Ventura 2. I saw the first one, but I don't think I saw the second one, and I doubt I'll see the third Ace Ventura. It's not really on my list of things to see necessarily. What am I watching right now? Right now I am watching I started watching this. It's on Amazon Prime. So if you guys have Amazon Prime, it's called Them. It's called Them. And it's about this black family in like California, like civil rights times. But then it's like spooky and like supernatural vibes. It's really like scary. I don't know what is going on with this thing, but it's really interesting. I've watched 2 episodes so far. And it is very, very interesting. Very interesting. So if you know, are looking for something to watch, I would recommend that. It's weird. You have to be willing to sit through like some weird stuff and some uncomfortable stuff, but it's called Them. Them is what it's called. What do I think about PlayStation's interesting move of late? What I'm behind on stuff. I did hear that they were something about they're completely like remaking the original Last of Us for PS5. Like they're like completely redoing it, but it's like the original Last of Us story. And I don't really understand why they're doing that at all. Hey, your average collector. I don't know if it's, and that's another thing. I don't know if it's a Jordan Peele production. It's this person called Little Marvin or something is like the creator of it and like the director. And I didn't see Jordan Peele's name on it, but it feels like that. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I didn't want to look up too much about it because I didn't want to get like spoiled, because you know I don't like my spoilers. But I don't know. It's very much, you know, like he did Us. He did Get Out, then he did Us, and then this is called Them. But it's like kind of playing on the fact that basically it's this black family that moves into a white neighborhood, which is Compton. Which now we know Compton is all black, but they move into this white neighborhood, and then there's a bunch of weird stuff that happens. I'm only on episode 2, so I don't know that much about it, but it's called Them. And I think the little girl in it, I recognize the little girl who's in it, and she might have been in Us, so I don't know. I have no idea. They are rebooting the Wonder Years with an all-black family? Really? I never liked the Wonder Years anyway. I never liked it. I never got into it. It just felt old to me. I never liked it. So I didn't watch that. It's not The Last of Us 2. It's the original Last of Us. So that's why it's weird to me that they're remaking that game. The game is amazing. Like, The Last of Us is amazing, but they already did a remaster for PS4. So I really don't know why they're doing so I don't know why they're doing like a complete version for remake for PS5. I don't really understand that. Us was a good movie. I felt like Us was overhyped. Liquid, a ripoff? Wait. Those are fighting words. Wait, which ones are fighting words? I'm sorry. Oh, the Wonder Years? Yeah, I never really felt the Wonder Years. I wasn't feeling that. You were crushing hard on Winnie Cooper. I wasn't into it. I was not into it. Yeah, so The Last of Us TV show is coming, which is cool. Like, okay, fine. But at this point, like, how many zombie things do we really need? How many zombie things do we really need? So they're developing The Last of Us, a TV show for HBO. So that's going to be like an HBO exclusive. Sure, I'll watch it. You know, they said that they're going to do some different things that aren't like going by what happened in the game, so that all the people who have played the game will get a different experience watching it. I appreciate that I'm not just like watching retread from the game, but the Last of Us, original Last of Us was so impactful, and especially that intro, the beginning of that game was so hard that it was like, wow, you know, so it'll be hard for them to recreate that, I think. Love the original Wonder Years, great storytelling and narration. Yeah. Oh yeah, is Them a ripoff? I was wondering. I don't know if it's a ripoff or not. It's very strange. It's definitely giving us vibes, but I don't know. You hated Winnie Cooper? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, Mike. I was just talking about the Last of Us remake game, and I was saying I don't understand exactly why they're doing that. Come on now, you know better. That's what I was like. You saying I'm a ripoff? What did I rip off? You watch The Walking Dead. That's enough zombies. Yeah, and I know The Walking Dead is on the final season, and I have not gone back to watch any more of it. I have not gone back to watch any more of it. Like, there's so many zombies everywhere. Like, you get zombies from so many different areas at this point that it's zombies are really kind of oversaturated. So, yeah. Yeah, but it is weird to me. I don't understand why they're doing a remake of that game. It's strange. I'm like, give us something new. Like, give us something new. Like, what are y'all doing? We'll take something new. We don't need that. I agree it's too soon for a Last of Us remake. Like, we just got The Last of Us 2 that was like borderline, like the end of the PS4 life cycle into the PS5. So now you want to go back and remake The Last of Us original? Like, why? That sounds like a waste of resources to me. I don't really get it. Exactly. There are others. And they took these people off of Uncharted. They were doing something with Uncharted, like redoing Uncharted. It was still going to be a remake, but they took them off of that and put them on The Last of Us, and then basically weren't happy with what they did, and then they got like fired or moved. They're still like there, but like working under other people. So it's a little weird. Little weird for me. Dave Bautista's new movie, Army of the Dead. I don't know if I know what that is. I have definitely not been keeping up with the Walking Dead series at all. Last time I saw it, it was like they were introducing too many new characters, and they were the people who were like wearing the zombie skin. Spoiler alert. I don't know what season that was. It was like a few seasons ago. And I was like, this is too many people, new people that I don't give a shit about, that y'all want me to track and see and care about them, and I really don't care about them, so I have to stop watching this now. They binned Days Gone sequel. I did read that. I did read that as well. Yeah, so they are not doing Days Gone again. You need a Metal Gear Solid remake, or at least put Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PlayStation Store outside of PS Now. I imagine they'll do something with that. Like, that's Snake is a very popular character, so I imagine they'll do something with that at some point. They released another trailer for the day before. Oh, really? They did? Yeah, I remember we watched that, and it seemed really interesting, but I don't know if they're going to be doing that on console or not. Mass Effect trilogy remaster. I'm not a Mass Effect person. I tried to get into Mass Effect, and I think I must have just chosen to come in at the wrong time. And the one I tried, Mass Effect 4, I think, and it was so terrible. It was trash. And so I'm completely turned off of that series. Completely turned off of that series. Oh, I started watching. It's another thing on Amazon Prime. Have y'all heard of it? It's called Invincible, and it is a cartoon. It's a cartoon. I'm not going to say much about it, and I don't want anybody else to say anything about it if you've started watching it. If you have not started watching it, you should watch the first 2 episodes. You should watch the first 2 episodes. It's called Invincible, and it's an animated show. So like when you look at it, it's a series. When you look at it, it kind of gives you, like, think about the animation style of like the Justice League, like the movies that they made, or like the Wonder Woman animated movie. It's like that style of animation. So it's very familiar. Like, the characters that you see are very familiar right off the bat. The way they interact are very familiar. But then it takes a turn. So you should it's definitely worth watching. It's called Invincible on Amazon. And it's an animated series, a new animated series. And you have to watch past the first, when you think it's the end of the episode, like when they show like the title screen or whatever, you have to keep watching. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Vondi! What's up? Von D got the beach, got the sunglasses, got the drink. Are you like on vacation or something? I need to be where you are. Can't wait for Returnal on Resident Evil 8. Invincible. I've seen 2 episodes so far and I'm completely hooked. So check it out. Everybody, the people that I know who like Mass Effect really like it. It's a little bit too much in the menus for me, but I know you don't necessarily have a problem with that, but it's a little too much in the menus for me. Like, I don't like the games where I have like people with me and then I have to like assign them tasks. Like I have to like utilize them to get past something, use their skill set to get past something and like keep them alive. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want somebody who's standing with me to be on my power wheel. I don't like it. So, but that's what it's kind of like. But it's, I think it was free at one point. I think they gave something free at one point. Andromeda was not worth it. Well, they turned me off with Andromeda. It was terrible. I was like, I want my money back. Like, it was really bad. Really bad. I know, Von D is flexing on us. I'm like, what is going on? You just in the bed. Oh my gosh. You all right? Are you okay? Man. You started streaming on Twitch, really? What are you streaming? Your average collector. My nose is like totally stopped up. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been sneezing. It's like the pollen count is really, really crazy. And I took allergy medicine today and it has not helped. I think I have to take it like every day and I don't take it because I don't want to take it. I'm like, I don't like taking medicine, but clearly I need it. That's how you're feeling. You feeling like cool with the drink. Okay. All right. Like on the beach. It was cold and rainy here for 2 days and I was not with it. Not with it at all. Today it finally got more sun. The sun came back out, so I sat outside for a little bit. Got a little sun. You stream whatever you feel like for the most part, but you're playing games or are you showing your stuff? Not showing your stuff. You know what I mean? Like showing your collectibles. Showing your collection. Not showing your stuff. Showing your stuff will get you banned on Twitch. 3, 2, 1 Shotsky. I'm drinking water. I did go for lunch or like, I guess it was like a lunch dinner. And I had a beer and a shot like in the neighborhood, but. Oh, games. Okay. But none of your collection though. You should show some of your collection. People would love that. People would love to see that stuff. Phrasing. I know. I can't help it. Y'all didn't just meet me. Y'all didn't just meet me. So yeah, so those are the things I'm watching. I'm still not playing any games other than Call of Duty, which is weird. It's so strange, but that's all I'm playing right now still. Do people stream other things on Twitch? Yeah. I was doing a stream like this on Twitch. You're talking about the delay, Sathius? You always have like a long delay for some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe like leave out and come back in. You just uploaded a golf clip. You had to wipe your ass after that shot. Oh, really? Is it on YouTube? A collection of volcanic ash you can stream and show? What does that mean? Volcanic ash? What does that mean? Man, but yeah, your average collector, if you're on Twitch, you need to look around Twitch. There's so many things over there. You have people um, that are like people who do body paint, people who draw, like people who draw over there, people who just sit there, you know, like I do and just like talk. You have people that do like ASMR streams. You have people who do like just dance streams. But there's all sorts of stuff over there. They fixed head to head. Okay. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. See what you put up there. Vision holding at 100. Uh-uh. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Sathius. Says Barbados has been bombarded by volcanic ash. Oh no. But you're safe like where you are though, right? Like from the volcanic ash? That sucks. Alright, let me see. Justin D. How do I find it? Can you put the... I don't know. I know I subscribed to you. Let me see. Oh, there you are. All right, let's check this out. Hold up. All right, so we are going to check out Justin D here. Oh, yeah. He is definitely holding, he's definitely holding at that. Your friend. Yes, he is. I didn't know what you were talking about. I'm sorry. I got you now. Yeah. Like when you said Vision, like I'm automatically thinking like WandaVision and like Marvel, the Marvel character Vision. And I'm like, what is Vision doing at 100? Like, what does that mean? But I'm with you now. Same page. All right. So here we go. This is Justin D. I'm not sure what's going on here. This is his, him playing some golf here. All right. Let's check this out. Charles is not creepy.
Oh my, splash.
So Justin, you just put it in the water? Deafness! So this is your second stroke, okay. So what is this? This is like a par 3 hole? Oh, that was the other person. This is you. I was like, why are you dressed like that? I was wondering why you were dressed like that, but that's not you. That wasn't you. My bad. I should have known you had more fashion sense than that. No offense to whoever is dressed like that, but there's Justin.
Shots coming towards the green nicely. Oh,
holy shit.
Goodness, from way out. Dropping it right in the hole. I don't know how you did that.
Damn!
Fantastic to watch.
That's impressive.
All right, catching up.
That's pretty impressive, Justin. That's pretty impressive, I must admit. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Congratulations on that. The sun was blotted out. Oh no. Hey Mimic. What's up? Let me give Justin some applause on that. Wait, where's my applause button? Where's my applause? Oh, there we go. That game is hard. I don't know how you did that. So that is very impressive. Very impressive. So you're playing that on PS5, right? Yeah, that was his character looks good. Yeah, that was great. That was great. I just haven't been playing anything except for Call of Duty. I'm like that girl. I'm like that person now. I'm loving the PS5. Yes. I'm loving it. I was saying earlier that like I now have a 4K TV, so I've been playing it on my TV. This is my old TV back here. I don't know what to do with it, so right now this is like the only space. So it's right here. My old TV. So just ignore that. Um, what's on sale? What's on? Oh, this game, this golf game. Well, you know I already have it, but that's another game I'm not playing at the moment. Warzone? No, I'm playing what is it? Cold War. Like the regular Call of Duty, not the Warzone. I'm not playing the one where the map shrinks. I'm not playing that. Even though I should probably play that. I should probably play it. But I don't know. I'm just not into the whole like battle royale thing. I'm not really into it. And they have some really cool maps on there, so I've been playing that. Big updates to the PS5 tomorrow. Make sure to keep it on to get the update. Will do. Will do. That's I think I keep it on all the time anyway. Like it's always like in rest mode, so it should do the updates on its own, but if not, I will make sure to check it tomorrow. I have not gotten Miles Morales. No, I haven't. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I haven't been playing anything except for that. That's all I've been playing. I will finally be able to use external storage. Well, I was using it just for PS4. But then I needed my external storage because I was doing something with my computer and I needed to back up. Oh, I broke my phone. I broke my phone, so that was one thing that happened, that I completely destroyed my phone. Completely destroyed my phone. I dropped it in the tub. So I dropped it in the tub. It's supposed to be waterproof. That shit is false advertising because it dropped in the tub. It was in the tub for like 2 seconds and it was ruined and it stopped working. So I spent like one whole day like trying to go to the Apple store to fix my phone. I think this was I think it was Monday. Trying to get my phone fixed. They were like, you can't fix it. We can't fix your phone. You need to buy a new phone. And I was like, damn. And I was like, I don't want to buy a new phone, but I'm going to buy a new phone anyway. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Sathius. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See you later, Sathius. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Sathius. I don't know where my alerts are. There it is. It came up for like 1 second. There it is. Thank you, Sathius. The iPhone was supposed to be waterproof. I'm telling you. Don't let it go for a swim with you in the tub. That's all I'm saying. Borderlands 3, 2. I never got into the Borderlands games. I don't know why. I think maybe now I would like them a little better, but at this point I'm just like, because I have wash hands, yes. At this point, because I only have like limited time, like I haven't been really doing any game streaming just because I just have wanted to just play and not have to talk and entertain and all of that. Like I play better when I'm not trying to multitask and keep track of chat and all that. So I play better. I keep saying I'm going to play some Call of Duty because I am better now. But yeah, it's just like I just turn it on. Like I just randomly turn it on and play. So I don't really feel like doing like the whole thing all the time. Watch Dogs Legion. I never really got into Watch Dogs at all. I got the first one and I played it a little bit, and it was like way in the menus for me, and I got annoyed with it, and I just never went back to it at all. Watch Dogs, you're enjoying Watch Dogs and Valhalla? Valhalla. Is that is Valhalla the one that was like on the PS5, like the PlayStation, the Sony like show that they did, Valhalla? Oddworld Soulstorm. That's the one. Okay, I do recognize that name, Oddworld. I'll have to try and remember to download it. I'm always like bad about adding games on my thing. Like there's so many games that I have actually bought and spent money on that I haven't played, or that I've barely played. So like somebody was asking me about Spider-Man Miles Morales. I haven't even finished the first Spider-Man. So I'm not going to spend more money on Miles Morales when I haven't even finished the first one. Tales from the Borderlands was fun. Your first and only platinum. I got some platinums like long ago. I got some plats very long ago. One was Saints Row, and the other one was Dead Nation, which is like a top-down shooter from Housemarque. Oh, Valhalla is the latest Assassin's Creed game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never got into Assassin's Creed, so I don't think that's really gonna. I don't think that's probably not something I'm gonna play. But you know, you never know. You never know. But I'm telling you, I'm probably not gonna play it. I have so many games that I still need to play, and I'm really just playing Call of Duty. That's all I'm playing. Claim the free play at home games. I do need to do that. I think I did, but I will double check that. Thank you for that reminder. The online invasions where like where like a multiplayer situation where like another player can invade your world. That would be cool. That'd be cool. I think I remember seeing something like that on like their trailer or something like that. I do need to remember to download those. Not download them, but to get them. The external storage will be cool. Oh, but that's what I was saying. I need to get a new external hard drive because I don't know what happened to the one for my computer, so I had to use my one from my PlayStation for my computer to be able to back up my phone. It was just like a whole thing. So I don't even have a hard drive anymore for my PS5. I don't even have one because I'm using it for my computer. So I need to buy another hard drive. I need to buy another hard drive. So yeah. All of my electronics just went a little crazy. You don't have any plans, but you do have spats? Oh, plats. Okay. I was like, spats? What is that? I'm like, you know, Justin's always like a freak. I was like, this is some new shit I don't know about. I've never heard of. Some spats. What are you getting into? Oh man. What else? So are there other Trevorn, you were saying something about the interesting news from PlayStation? Like, what did I miss? Clearly I missed something. Like, is there stuff that they're doing that I don't know about? I'm sure there is. Justin's been arguing with his neighbors again, right? Am I back singing yet? No, I'm not back singing yet. Not yet. Soon though. I'll be singing again soon, but not yet. Your voice needs to be what? Oh, spats go over shoes. Right. They go over shoes, or it's like an argument. A little spat. PlayStation's been having bad press for a few weeks now. See, I've totally missed it. Bad press in what way? I know they had some bad press when it came to like the dev studio. I know they had some bad press for that, but I didn't know they had bad press for anything else, really. Somebody fill me in. Let me know. Let me know what's going on with that. Because I'm clueless. But no, I'm not back singing yet. I will be soon, though. I will be soon. Oh, it needs to be heard. Okay. I got you. Thank you. It will be heard. It will be heard again soon. My first work is the end of June. End of June, and then like the beginning of July, like starts my season. So like my first real gig is July 3rd. So that'll be interesting. And that'll be interesting. So I'm excited about it. I'm nervous because it's like my first gig back that I'm like leading and stuff. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but it'll be all right. I don't know if I remember any lyrics though. Y'all already know I have a hard time with lyrics. Who even knows what lyrics I remember at this point? It might be none. It might be zero. So I have to like start working on I have to start working on repertoire and all of that and make sure I know like songs. Otherwise, I'll be making it up on the spot. Again, won't be the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last time. Is anybody else's allergies bothering them? It's like really bad this year for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's like, you know, I walk around with a mask on all the time, and then I go outside without a mask, and my allergies just go haywire. Oh yeah, I did hear about that, where they're closing the PS3, PSP, and PS Vita storefronts. But I don't see that as, like, I don't understand why that should be bad press. I did read up on that, and my voice is going to be so rusted I'll be shattering glass, probably. CG Project Red is not abandoning Cyberpunk. They hope to revitalize it to make it worth playing for years to come. So they say. So they say. Who knows? I mean, they really messed that up from the beginning. So yeah, so who knows with that? They should make it right. Like, they have the opportunity to do something similar as like No Man's Sky. Like No Man's Sky, even though they completely like messed it up at launch and messed it up in the beginning and had to give refunds and all that stuff, they continued to work on the game and they made it into a game that people actually love now. So so I think CD Projekt Red will probably go around that same thing. Your only allergy is lanolin, so you can't wear wool. Really? Man, that's weird. I didn't even know that. They didn't inform the small indie devs that they are closing the PS Vita store. Oh, really? That's kind of messed up. That is kind of messed up. But at the same time, PS Vita, I mean, PS Vita, it was popular in Japan. Like, those handheld devices are very popular over there. I only knew like a handful of people who had Vita here. It's just not really a market, I don't think, for it here. So yeah, like that's a lot of infrastructure that you have to keep going for that older stuff. Like now everybody's playing stuff, they're playing those games like on their phones. So, you know, if you have some indie games, you really should be offering them on like the Apple Store, on the app stores and the Google Play Store and stuff. You don't need to be using like a handheld device like a Vita, to me. That's all I'm saying. You're enjoying Cyberpunk. It's just garbage on consoles, unfortunately. I haven't really... I did open it up on the PS5, but I haven't really played it on there. Devs still had games in production for the Vita and are either scrambling to finish or canceling the games outright. Wow. That does suck. That sucks. You say Vita had a lot of potential. Did it though? Because like they had the PSP before that. Like they had the PSP that kind of fizzled and like failed. And then they came back with the Vita, which was basically the same thing. So, you know, PlayStation doesn't have the types of games or have that cachet like Nintendo does when it comes to like handheld games and like the Mario Karts and all of that stuff. Like the Nintendo's doing very well with the Switch, with having it be like a mobile, console hybrid situation. Like they're doing a great job with that. But that's always kind of been Nintendo's brand. So when you take something like the PSP, which I had a friend who had a PSP, and that was old. That was a long time ago that PSP came out. And then they tried with the Vita, and the Vita to me pretty much outlasted people's desire to have it. Like I think that the people who play Sony's games, they're console players. I don't think people are needing or desiring for a handheld game. And if there's not that crossover between like the games you can play on your console and what you can do on your handheld as far as like transferring it and picking it up from where you left off and that kind of stuff, then you're really missing out on the benefit of it, like being able to take your games with you on the go. And I think they kind of messed that up. Somewhat better in PS5. I've heard it's great on PS5. So I think it just depends on the person that's playing it, maybe. And Nintendo does have the market on that type of console. Like Vita did well in Japan. Like the Japanese people are very, they're the ones who are interested in the handheld market. Like they just are. I don't think that's enough of a market share to warrant them continuing to support it like that, especially when something like Nintendo and the Nintendo Switch specifically has really kind of taken over that space with it being portable. Some devs have lost a ton of money having to can their games. Without the store, there's nowhere to sell the games. That's crazy. Like, they had to have some sort of contract though. So I'm interested to know like what those contracts look like. Like, did they buy them out of those contracts? Like, how did that work? Like, what was the out in it? Because if there was like some sort of non-compete situation where they couldn't take their games and let's say sell it to, post it on the app store so they could, people could download them to their phones. Then that is a little fucked up. Like if it was just like exclusive content that they were developing for Sony and then Sony was like, nah, we don't need it, then that is pretty messed up. New Mario Golf game coming to Switch looks mad fun. All of that stuff, like those types of games, that's where Nintendo excels. And that's why Nintendo's always going to make money. That's why they're never going to go just third party and just turn into a game dev studio, because they're making too much money. They have the IPs that allow them to tie them to their consoles, and people will buy them just because they want, oh, and I'm wearing my Mario Kart shirt today. Because it allows people, like, people want to buy it. They want to buy it. They want to be able to play those games. So they're going to pay for that Switch. Sony's now hiring people to help bring some of its best-selling franchises to mobile. Yeah, like I think that's where it's at. So maybe some of those people can get some of those jobs. Like if they can figure out how to make some of those games work well. Like, I've played GTA on my phone. Like San Andreas, I've played that on my phone before. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Sony's answer to the popularity of the Switch. Yeah, like if you can get people to actually give you like $10 to play like their favorite whatever game that you have, I think people would do that. My overall experience with the PS5 so far isn't better than the 4. I am really loving it. Like the whole thing, the controller is great. The graphics are great. The speed is great. I haven't dealt with any like loudness issues. I know some people have complained about that, but I also only have the digital version. I don't have the disc version. So, because I didn't get the disc version, I think that's part of it. Like when that disc is spinning and the extra space or whatever, I think that helps make it louder, but I haven't had any issues with like sound or overheating or anything like that, knock on wood. But it's fun. It's a fun console. The only thing I would that I really have a complaint about, well, the other thing was being able to use an external hard drive, the storage space. The hard drive space. That's a complaint. But the other thing is the game center. Like the way you join a party now, or the way you answer your messages, like it's not very easy to use. Like, whereas in the PS4, it's very easy. It's quick to get to your messages. You can see immediately if somebody has like messaged you or whatever. You can easily jump into a party chat, whether you want to jump into one like by yourself and create your own party and invite someone later. There's this weird thing on the PS5 where like it'll show you like a party chat that you've been in before, and then like you join that party chat, but then the person you want to talk to like isn't in that party chat. It's really weird. They need to figure that out. Like I've had it where I've tried to like join friends and tried to get into their party, and it looks like they're in this party, but then they're in another party. It's really weird. It's really weird. So I don't like that. The game center is one thing I don't like. They need to fix that, make it better, make it easier to use, not so confusing. I also had like a message waiting for me for like a week that I didn't see. And I had been playing and I didn't see this message. And it was just really weird that I wasn't like notified of the message like right away. So stuff like that, I don't like. They need to figure that out. The bigger devs knew beforehand, but not the small ones. Okay. Yeah, it sucks that happens sometimes. And the cool thing about Sony was, and I'm using this in the past tense because I think there is a change. There's like a sea change that's happening where like the same reason they're remaking The Last of Us, the same reason they're remaking that game instead of putting that money into another thing. You know, like Naughty Dog started small, but instead of investing in like the next Naughty Dog, they're redoing the AAA titles that have already done well. So the cool thing about Sony was that they did cultivate these indie game developers. Like that's just what they did. That was like part of their thing was, you know, utilizing these small indie game devs. You know, you got things like Journey out of that where it was this really cool experience. You know, like even like Dead Nation and Housemarque, that's like an indie dev, like a small indie dev. One of my favorite games was Dead Nation. And that came from Sony cultivating and building these small indie devs. So they are really missing out by like screwing these small game devs and focusing on like the next, I don't know, like, you know, whatever you just name your favorite AAA game title. Like that's what they're going for. They're going for the Assassin's Creed. They're going for the God of War. They're going for, you know, those high profile titles, which, you know, that's what everybody has. So I think they are missing out a little bit on that. Hopefully that is one of the things that's being addressed in tomorrow's update. Check out Enlisted, the PS5 trailer, Battlefield Wannabe. Really? Enlisted? Okay, let me look at it. It looks microtransaction heavy. Like right now. What do you mean that's an urban myth they're not making The Last of Us? I just read it. I read an article on it just yesterday. What are you talking about? How is that an urban myth? I just read the article. You're saying what I read was BS? I don't know. I saw it on a couple different things. So maybe it's not. I don't know. Enlisted PS5. So I guess they had a beta launch. It's an MMO squad-based shooter set in World War II. Okay, let's look at this launch trailer. 1 hour ago. Oops. Oopsie. players it is. No. I do love a good flamethrower though. You know, nothing about that speaks to me. Nothing about that speaks to me at all. Like, first off, the thing with Battlefield, and, you know, they've been, like, in the olden days. They've been in the olden days. Like, people are ready for modern weapons. They want modern weapons. They want current weaponry. So to make another game set during World War II, you know, like Call of Duty did it, Battlefield did it, like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And it doesn't look as good as Battlefield. Like, Battlefield is a beautiful game. Like, it's very well done. The textures, the, you know, the vistas, like, everything about it is really, you know, it's good. Then you have Call of Duty, I think has the better, like, shooting mechanics over Battlefield. So I just don't know why this game needs to exist as an MMO when we have that in a couple different games. So it's just a little weird to me. To me. Hey, Umo. I agree. If it is an urban legend, and if it is not true that they're redoing The Last of Us, then I will be glad of it. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We will see. We will see what happens. But I wish that it's not true as well. But I think it is. Like, it was very well reported. The people who were affected were pissed off. The people who were affected were very pissed off and all of that. So yeah. Yeah. Wrenches in full effect. But yeah, enlisted, no thanks. I don't need to play for free. It's just a little weird. I'm not sure why they're spending their development brain power on a game like that, but you never know. Maybe there's something about it that's unique. As of right now, I don't see it, but maybe there is. Like, my dad, like, he only plays World of Tanks. Like, that's the game that he plays the most, is World of Tanks, and he loves it. But it's like a turn-based game. So, you know. So there's something for everybody. So if that's a free entry into that kind of battle royale or MMO experience, then, you know, to each their own. There's a market for everyone, I think. I just know where I am right at this point. You'll hold out for Battlefield 6. Yeah. Like, it's time for Battlefield to come back into the modern, you know. Hey, Armageddon. What's up? It's good to see you. Yeah, it's time for Battlefield to be, like, back fully modern and, like, let us have that experience. Because we haven't had a good modern Battlefield. Battlefield 4? And that's a PS3 game. So they came out with Battlefield 1, and then they had Battle from World War 1, and then they had Battlefield 5, which is World War 2. So, yeah, it's like we need to be in the current day. The one Battlefield that I did like that came out around the same time, they had that what was it, Hardline? That was fun. I wouldn't be mad if they like incorporated Hardline into as a game mode into like Battlefield 6. Like, that would be really cool if they offered like some of the Hardline aspects in a full in the Battlefield 6 game. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, it's all about the sweeping orchestration of the music and running in slow motion and all of that. And I'm just like, when you're playing, you're just like feeling all the game mechanics, and it's like clunky and all of that. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that, East London guy. Rumor has it the Warzone map is getting an 80s reskin. Really? That might be cool. That might be kind of cool. So I might have to check out, and might need to get back into Warzone. I don't know. I haven't really been playing that. Yeah, but trailers, I mean, everything does that though. Like movies do that with trailers. Like a trailer can be very misleading. It can be very misleading and like hype and epic, and then you get to like the movie and you're like, what the hell is this? This is not what I signed up for. It's later this month. Okay. All right. I'll have to make sure that I'm updating that because I haven't even installed Warzone. I don't even have it installed. I don't have it installed because I haven't been playing that. But I will. I will install it and check it out. It's just that Warzone isn't, I don't know, I haven't really gotten into it. But maybe I will with the 80s map. The Pines is one of my favorite maps on Call of Duty. The old mall, like the 80s, giving you the 80s vibe in the mall. I really like that. I will play as me running around in big hair and neon leotards in Warzone. Some of the skins actually, some of the skins that you can buy, which I'm not buying any skins because this shit is too expensive. But some of the skins you can buy, there is like this girl that is like totally like gem in the holograms looking ass. And, she has like the hair and like the hot pink like shorts or whatever on. So they do have characters like that you can buy to play as. But so you could potentially see someone dressed like that on the battlefield. Yes, you could. You love the Pines too? Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool map. But yeah, you can probably see somebody in some neon leotards, probably, if they pay enough. I think I need to take some more medicine for my nose. My head is starting to hurt now. Zombie Outbreak is fun. I haven't been playing that much of the zombie stuff, honestly. I played a little bit of it, like some of it. Like I played enough of it to unlock a skin that I wanted. I wanted the skin of this girl, so I played like 3 things to do like the extractions. Is that the extraction thing? I did 3 of them. Like I did like 3 extractions so I could get this skin that I wanted, and that was it. I'll have to play some. I'll have to play some and like turn my camera on in there so you guys can see me play and see that I don't always suck. that I am getting better. Yeah. Pines is reference to the mall and Back to the Future. Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. That's cool. I didn't know that. Sorry. Plenty of hard ass dudes exploring their 80s exercise guru. Can you imagine seeing like Richard Simmons like out on the battlefield, like in like a leotard and like a big fro? Ah, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in, Mimic. It's good to see you again. You stay safe as well. This color, like I can't even see like who it is. Hey Axel, what's up? How's it going? I'm not on here that much longer because I gotta do something about these sinuses. I think I need to like steam my face. I have this like personal like steamer thing, like you put your whole face in it. So I think I need to do that to maybe try and fix my sinuses, because it's really uncomfortable right now. These allergies are kicking my ass. Maybe some tea. I think some tea would be good. I have some good like mint tea. I have some ginger tea, so maybe I'll do that with booze. I have a hot toddy. No, I don't want a hot toddy. I'm just gonna have regular tea. I will have regular tea. I've been cutting back on all that stuff. I'm like, first off, I gotta fit back in my dresses soon. So, not that I don't fit in my dresses. I'm sure I do, but I don't even know. I haven't even tried them on. So, I need to get that together and make sure that I can fit in those dresses. Like, y'all need to give me the next size up, whatever the next size up is. It's good seeing y'all though. I will not be here on Thursday. I'm just going to tell you right now. Don't be looking for me on Thursday, because I won't be. I don't think I'll be here. I'm going to head down to see my family. I'm fully vaccinated tomorrow. Oh, your personal steamer is a pot with hot water and Vicks Vapor Rub in it. I'm a singer, so I have a personal face steamer. But yeah, so I'm not going to be here on Thursday because I think I'm going to go out of town and see my family. I haven't seen them since Christmas because like I felt like I was around too many people at Christmas and like the whole pandemic thing. But now like everybody is vaccinated and I'm fully vaccinated also. I don't know if you guys know that. I haven't seen you since then either. So I'm fully vaccinated. My 2 weeks is tomorrow. Tomorrow's my 2 weeks from my second vaccination. So, so they say that you're like, you know, got your full immunity or whatever, after the second, you know, after the second week or whatever, which is tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. And, yeah, so I'm gonna go see my family for a bit and hang out. So I probably will not be here on Thursday because I'll be prepping to head out for that. But I should be back on Tuesday though. So y'all will have to hit me up and be like, get back on the camera. Like, you said you would be back, make sure you're here. So I will try and do better, but just bear with me because I am trying to get back into the swing of things with work, and you know, things are being asked of me with work, and so sometimes I'm just like completely burnt and I can't muster enough like brain power. Like I don't want to do anything. I just want to like watch TV because like my brain is like burnt. So, but I'm gonna try and do better, and I do miss talking to you guys and stuff. I will say hello. I will say hello. They'll be like, who are these people? No, they'll be all in my business. I can't have them all in my business like that. I can't have them all in my business. So even though my mom, like, you know, she'll call me, and like if I'm not answering the phone, like if I don't answer her call, you know, and then I call her back like a little while later, she was like, oh, were you streaming? Like, what, were you streaming? And I'm like, no, I wasn't streaming. So she's like, oh, I figured you were streaming or something. I'm like, no. And it's just funny the way like that she says it. And I know she doesn't really like know. Like she doesn't pay attention to this. She doesn't know anything. So, but it's funny. It makes me laugh. Then I'll be like, who wants a face punch exactly? My dad will be like, who are these motherfuckers? Even though, like, my dad probably already knows. Like, I've kept it from him, but he probably already knows because we're friends on the PlayStation Network. And I realized that my whole everything is on the PlayStation Network. So here I am, like trying to be all secretive and stuff, and meanwhile all he has to do is like click on my profile and it has me up there and like times and all of that stuff. So like he probably knows and just hasn't said anything because it's literally right there. It's literally like that. Oh my gosh, if she did, I would be mortified. I would be mortified if my mom like showed up in chat. If she showed up in chat, oh my gosh. And like she uses her government name for everything. Like, so like it doesn't matter what it like. I'm like, don't put your whole name up there. Like, why is your whole name your username? Like your whole name should never be your username for anything. It's like she has like her first name, her middle initial, last name. I'm like, why is that your username? That shouldn't be your Instagram. Like, why is that your, like, everything? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that should not be it. Like, you need to come up with something better. You need to come up with something better. You don't be putting your whole government name out on the interwebs like this. No, that's not good. She just has her whole name up there. And then, like, she'll forget the login, and then she'll create another one, but it'll just be like her name, the same name, like with like numbers at the end. I'm like, that's not helping anything. It's still the same thing. You still put your whole government on Instagram with like 2 numbers at the end of it. Like that's not good. That's not good. And all she posts are like pictures of the dog and memes. Like, what? She could literally have anything. So I'm going to have to like fix that for her. Like, don't put your whole everything up there like that. Name and credit card number. Right. Like, why is that up there? Why is that up there? That's not internet safety. We don't do that. So I'm going to have to hook her up. My dad does the same thing though. He got his whole name up there. Yeah. So. All right, y'all. I am going to head off. It's really, really good seeing you guys, though. Please stay safe. Don't let the world get you down. There's some crazy stuff going on right now, and I try not to look at it, and it's very hard. And you know, I will say it was nice not having to deal with a bunch of that stuff when everybody was stuck inside. Yeah, but says the guy who has his real name as his Instagram handle. It's fine, Trevor. It's fine. It's fine. It works. It works for you. It's fine. It's okay. Sign is not stopping the glow. Oh, thanks, Justin. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta get all this handled. Hopefully the pollen will stop at some point. Hopefully the pollen will stop soon. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here, but I will see y'all very soon. And yeah, Trevor, I hope you're wearing a mask. I hope your windows are closed. Like, you shouldn't be breathing that stuff in. So I hope you're staying safe and that the wind shifts and you get away from the ash or whatever that you're dealing with. So be safe out there, guys, and I will see you soon.